Hi everyone, long time no see. I don't actually know what I'm going to call this video. It'll be something like finished pages. I haven't been online. I've popped on Instagram every now and again. We've had, to cut the long story short, I found out my mum had a breast cancer. She's had the surgery and she's been given the all clear, thankfully. She's just going through all the after treatments, and other family bits have been going on, and I just didn't want to film. I didn't want to sit here and talk to the camera, I'll be totally honest. And I've just been keeping my head in my colouring books, reading loads when I can, and yeah, it's been difficult. Isabel's been difficult. Anyway, I want to put all these books away and PDFs. I've got, and all these ones are whips, and I don't know when from. I can't remember. I really can't remember. I've got one from Spirit Animals, which the other version is Soulmates. I've got this one, which I did the background. Excuse me. I did the background on this ages and ages and ages ago, and then I finally came back and tried to fill it in. I couldn't think of my words then. It's watercolour background, which you know that I always enjoy doing. I've actually written down what pencils that I've used, so I can come back to that one at some point. I've got another one still on the go from Sarah Richter, and it is this one, the mermaid one. So I've managed to finish all her off. I just need to do the final details with that one, which won't take me long at all. For some reason I got sucked into buying one of these colouring boots. My niece was going on about them, and I saw a couple of TikTok videos, and I saw a Colour with Claire's video on a tutorial on how to do glitter. So I followed her tutorial. I don't even know if I shared this on the channel. Of course I started filming and the dog just wants to get into everything. I'll have to try and show you the dog at some point. She's lovely. Yeah, so I followed Colour with Claire's tutorial, and I love how it turned out, and I'm definitely going to try it with different colours, but I've not got the inkling or the need to want to finish this page off. I'm quite happy with just using this as a test book, and I will follow Claire's tutorials in it, I think. I don't know if she's done any more. I've not been keeping up to date with anything. But that's my whips, so they can just go back on the whip pile. Now I know this is a more recent one because it was right at the top of the pile, and I do remember finishing this off the other night. Oh, let's see, I've not finished it off. I was working on it the other night. I've just got the hair. I've just got the hair to do. So I'll just finish off that very quickly with some Polychromos pencils. And I've done all the rest of it in Prismacolor. I love how the skin turned out on her. Really enjoyed doing that. It was really mindless colour in that one. I think I just had an audio book on at the time. I might actually do a hair blue to match the flowers. That'd be nice. So yeah, keep that in my whip pile. I clearly thought that was finished. I'm going to end up flipping through all these and I'm not finding them. No, I've done this front page, and I tried to go back to my roots to doing like watercolour, acrylic paint, that sort of thing, and the what is it called, this stuff? Let me find it. I know it is in my drawer. Here it is. It is this stuff. Gel Brilliant Gloss. That's the brand, and you really just need a tiny bit of this. I always end up wasting so much because I think, yes, I definitely need a couple of layers, but you don't. You need one thin layer, and it gives a shiny, almost plastic feel to the paper. It makes it so thick, and I've used this numerous times. That page there is the Extreme Glitter Mod Podge, and I think I prefer the smoother because that's really coarse, but it has got glitter. I do prefer this one. And again, that was just to sit down, chuck loads of colour, loads of paint on a page, and I had a good time. Midnight Masquerade, that one by Hannah Calzon. And then we've got one or two from Fairy Tales and Folklore, Amelia Oberg. I've done quite a few in this book. I still adore this book, absolutely adore it. So I've done that one, just a simple distressing background on that one with Inktense pencils. And then what else did I do? Oh, I've not finished the mermaid, clearly. I'm very close. Just need to finish this corner here, do a hair, and then finish the glass off, so that is really close to be finished. Yeah, I've done loads in this book. I still absolutely adore it. I love the paper. The paper's really nice. This was a PDF of Pokemon. I can't for the life of me remember where I downloaded it. Like I said, it was months ago. I went through a phase of just colouring Pokemon. I'm currently working on, I've not pulled it over, I'll show you in a second, another Pokemon card. It was shared on a Pokemon group on Facebook, and they shared basically the Pokemon cards that I collect, but just black and white version for you to colour. Now let me show you what I'm working on. So that is the finished one. You can see how huge it is. I mean, a normal Pokemon card is like that big. So I've shaded all that in and tried to make it a shiny card. It's not really showing up very well on camera. I've done the back. I've laminated it as well, so it is literally like a jumbo card. And it starts off, so that's the back of the card. And then that's the card as the PDF, and I've done Alakazam. So I've done that. I just need to finish off the back of that one at some point and laminate it together. I prefer the Alakazam over the Chansey, but that was a first time testing it out, seeing how I liked it, and I definitely prefer this version. It's mostly done with alcohol marker, if anything. Yeah, it's all done with alcohol marker actually, and a little bit of glitter for the background. But yeah, I need to carry on working with that. I'm going to keep it to one side. That needs to be finished. See, I love my Chansey card. There was quite a few that were shared in the group. I think I just typed in, I was just in a Pokemon group and it just popped up one day. But yeah, I love it, and it is literally like a proper Pokemon card. So it's cool, and I'm proud that I've made that. I think I FaceTimed my dad and showed him that. Now I've got this one, another one from Hannah Calvon. I don't believe you can buy this anymore. It was years ago when I got this. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, it is that one. I'm pretty sure it is, because that looks like Inktense to me. Just double checking, because I haven't done loads of recent pages in this. I'm pretty certain it's that one that I've finished, all with Inktense and a bit of Prismacolor. I've not even faffed about with the skin on this one. You know, adding loads of shading. I've just added like makeup to match the headdress, and added stickles, because the paper in this book is really, really, really thick. If I just, it's like thick cardstock, so you can literally chuck anything at this paper and it won't mind. You can probably see there the amount of ink and stuff on that page and alcohol markers, and the paper is still just perfect. That was during COVID, and I decided to add a mask, which I wish I hadn't done. So yeah, I really like that one. I mean, Inktense is just beautiful in my eyes. Whatever you use it on, whatever you're colouring, it's fast become one of my favourite mediums to use. I find it quite relaxing to use Inktense, even though it takes a bit longer. I've got one from Kirby Roseanne's Dark Fairy Tales. I nearly called it Dark Fantasies then. And I did this one. I'm not sure if I shared this on Instagram. This is definitely not one of my favourite Kirby boots, and I was really gutted when I got this. I didn't look at any flip throughs because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. I might have saw the odd spoiler on Instagram, but I didn't see the whole thing, and I'm just happy that I didn't buy 2 copies, because that's normally what I do with Kirby boots. I'll buy 2 copies and do one with mixed media and one with just pencil. Yeah, and I'm just glad that I didn't. I like how it turns out. It turned out, don't get me wrong, but I just don't love it. I don't love it. I wish he'd go back to his original style, or do another animal, or mythical animals book, something like that. It's too detailed. This book is just too detailed. especially when you've just not got the mindset to sit there and decide what colours go with which. I'd end up messing it up, and then I'd annoy myself, and then I'd put the book on the bookshelf and never touch it again. So there's a good possibility you probably won't see me colouring this again on the channel, but you never know. Maybe, you know, like when Halloween comes up or a tag or something, I really want to get back into doing tags, doing video tags. That sounds quite fun again. Oh, I've had the Pokemon in the frame the whole time. But is that's all the Eevee evolutions? I can't remember all like the newer ones. Boba Fett. Yeah, really enjoyed doing that one as well. I've got it's a Christine Cameron here from Colouring Heaven, and it's a whip. I didn't realise I had another one. See, I've been starting pages and then clearly getting bored and moving on to the next thing, so this needs to go onto the whip pile. I do really like how that skin is, and I think I did a video of this. I really think that I videoed this whole process of me doing this furry skin, so I'm definitely going to finish that off. So again, put that to one side. We have another one from Hannah Calzon. That's one of my all-time favourites. Oh no, this is a tester page. So with this one, I put gesso on the page and I was testing watercolour pencils, alcohol markers, acrylic paint, just to, you know, try and get a little bit of a feel again for the paper, because I've not done mixed media in such a long time, and I just wanted to have a little bit of a test, and I'm not overly happy with the results. So I think either I'm going to try a different gesso or try a different method. I mean, that one's not too bad, that's quite vibrant. That one's not too bad, but I don't like these at all. So yeah, I need to go back to testing all of these, but I'll just carry on using that as a test page for other mediums, I think. So that can go in a separate pile. And then I've got another Colouring Heaven. Now this was, yeah, a long standing whip, and I finally picked it up and I thought, you know what, I want to get that finished. Let me just put this tag at the front. Yeah, I was just saying to myself, I just really want to get that finished. It's by Anastasia Caldaviva. Look at that. Look at that. See, I'd even put long time whip finished. The camera's not going to focus on that, are you? But I promise you, that's what it says. Long time whip finished, because I had this for over a year. Embarrassing to say, if not longer. And it's finally done. I got halfway through doing like the purple flowers and I got bored and moved on to the next thing. But yes, I can finally say that it is finished. I'm just checking in my room, because sometimes when I'm really proud of something I put it up, but I think it's just the Pokemon cards this month that I've had. This month and last month I've had this displayed. And the very last thing is the colouring postcards by Sarah Richter that she kindly sent me, and I've just done the one that you probably would have seen if you watched that little flip through, and I did like the Mystic Cat one with the sparkly background, glossy accent eyes, just a really simple one. I like how she turned out. You know, I should do more of these because they're like little bite-sized ones, aren't they? The paper in these boots is just glorious. It's just like the rest of them, and they're just easy snack-sized pages, so I'm going to keep this out for this month, next month. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you as well to my channel members. I'll be honest, I've not checked in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I've just not been wanting to go onto YouTube. But yeah, if I do have any members still left, thank you so much. And if you clicked on this video as well, thank you for still being here. I know it's really mega sporadic here on Colouring Stress Free, and I am trying to get better. School as well is up in the air at the minute. She's not going to school one day, she's going to the next because the school bus and illnesses, and yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully it won't be long until my next video. I think I'm going to say that Hannah Calzon page. I like to do this at the end of the month. Well, months. I think that one is going to be my favourite, just purely because of how vibrant it was, and I remember how much I enjoyed doing this page. Again, anything with Inktense I thoroughly enjoy doing. But now, let's get these books all away and get a little bit better organised. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.